my, is that time again for another amazing raw recipe food demo. Better late than never. I hope you all feel the same way. Excited to be inviting Emma Raymond on. We're making a recipe from her 7-day raw reset. It's going to be really darn good. Tantalizing Thai, pad Thai. I'm really darn excited for it. We got raw vegan Emma in the house already, and we'll invite her in and get right into the recipe. I got a little bit behind with some of the stuff going on behind the scenes, but this will be really delicious. And just so you guys know, we're around that 40-hour mark, right near there. Hey, how's it going, Emma?
Hey, how are you? I'm doing good.
Awesome. I'm doing pretty darn good. A little bit ill-prepared, but decent. I'm doing pretty good.
There you go. Yeah, you've had a busy week with the raw vegan bundle, I bet.
It's been a little bit crazy, I'll admit, and there's been a couple wrenches. Instagram has been acting up and randomly logging me out today and doing some weird things, but we persist, we move on, and we just do the best we can.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, you're very resilient. That's great.
What's going on over there?
Yeah, pretty crazy with the raw vegan bundle, but it's been lots of fun making all sorts of new recipes. Had the best food of my life this week, so it's been fun.
Oh, I love it. Do you have a favorite you've made so far?
Oh, I don't even know. There's been so many good ones. Obviously the wraps by
So
Liza
good,
have
hey?
been a highlight. Those were very unique, something I never done
Yeah.
before. I mean, lots of great desserts as well. I made some
Yeah.
raw vegan brownies and cakes and stuff, so that's always fun. I have a big sweet tooth, but
Tomorrow I'm making some raw vegan brownie cakes, so I'm pretty darn excited for that. That'll be really darn good.
yeah, that'll be amazing. Yeah, any favorites that you've made so far?
Oh, probably similar. The wrap was ridiculous. The cookies, oh my gosh, I made some durian cookies from Raw Chef Ian. Those were really darn good. The King of Kale chips, they were legitimately the best kale chips I've ever had. I'm excited for this Thai dish because I love tantalizing Thai. It tantalizes me every time.
There you go. There you go.
So I'm really stoked for that. But I'm excited to get into even more because some that I intended to make got a little bit left behind because of how busy it got and some technical stuff. But I'm excited because the good thing is once you got the bundle, you got the bundle and you can utilize it throughout the rest of the year, right? So, and might as well mention that really quick. You can get the bundle in either of our links. And if you're not already following Raw Vegan Emma, you can click her here and make sure you do and grab the bundle through her. We have about 40 hours left. That's really about it. And then this is gone for an entire other year. And even when there's another one next year sometime, maybe, it's going to be completely different, So this is a completely unique bundle, everything brand new, launched right in it. And I know it will blow your guys' socks off. So
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely check it out. It has some amazing recipes. It'll set you up for life. So it's great.
absolutely. So I'm curious, with your book, The 7-Day Raw Reset, what was your motivator to create this, besides just the bundle?
Yeah, I mean, so I got a lot of requests for people that were looking to transition into raw foods that needed, like, they wanted a set meal plan. Just because it's really confusing, right? Getting into this raw food, it's kind of a unique concept, and in the mainstream world, it's kind of unheard of to eat just raw foods and to
Yeah.
get all your nutrition from raw foods. And so people were really concerned, and they're like, I want a meal plan. And so I finally gave the people they wanted, gave them a meal plan that combined all these different recipes that I loved and felt were really health promoting, right? They were low fat, they were high in fruits and vegetables. They can help you with weight loss, weight gain, whatever you need. They can kind of help solve those health issues. And it's a really easy way to start out if you're looking to eat healthier but need something super simple and super easy.
Awesome. I love it. Well, it's very beautifully made, and a lot of the recipes look really dang good. And this one jumped out to me, but there's a bunch of other ones. I just had Thai on my mind, and I love noodles. So I'm really darn excited for this. I'll admit I have one wrench that may be thrown into our mix, but we'll see what happens when we get there.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about raw foods is it's the whole experiment, and honestly it's kind of hard to mess up because as long as you got the good flavors, you can kind of add your own spin on it, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So I have everything back here. What do you say? Shall I just read off ingredients and put them in, or do you have
Yeah.
an idea of how you'd like this to flow?
Yeah, read it off. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's help people out. Yeah, if you guys are
All
watching,
right.
here to hop on and try this recipe.
Let's see. So here we go. I got a big, nice glass bowl. It's empty. We want to fill this up. So we're going to start with 1 zucchini, spiralized. And I didn't have a spiralizer. I just had a julienne peeler. But so we got some nice, long, kind of straight zucchini noodles.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, get the zoodles. Yeah, perfect.
I love them. Are you a zoodle girl or are you a koodle girl?
I'm a zoodle girl all the way. Koodle, yeah, cucumber noodles for those that are watching are great too, but there's something about zucchini. They're a little bit better in my opinion. But
I'll
yeah,
admit I'm more of a zoodle man
yeah.
myself. I like a koodle, but a zoodle. And I actually coined the word Napa doodle because a Napa cabbage noodle, where you like slice Napa cabbage real thin like noodles. I like those too. And zoodles and Napa doodles with some koodles. Whew, oodle.
That's great. Yeah, we got some Dr. Seuss up in here. I love it.
Yeah, we have a little bit of that energy going on.
Love it.
So I got that. I have 1 carrot that I actually grated, but I mean,
Perfect.
it says to
Yeah.
julienne.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Yeah. For those of you watching, if you're making cucumbers or zucchinis or carrots, really just make them bite sized. Make it easy to eat on. Yeah. Whether that's julienning it, cutting it really thin, getting the spiralizer, whatever makes it easiest to get in the mouth. Absolutely.
Get it right into the mouth
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
All
Absolutely.
right. So we got that. We got 1/2 of a red bell pepper that I did manage to julienne. So we got kind of matchstick julienne a little bit. It's
Perfect.
funny, like all the fancy words. I was recently told about like the difference between like a smidge and a dash and what was the other one? There's all these fancy words, and they actually like in my mind like a dash and a smidge. Thought like, oh yeah, it's just a little bit, but they have like exact measurements for each one of those.
Oh,
So wild.
that's wild.
Like,
Yeah. Who knew?
like a
Who knew?
16th of a teaspoon. It's like a I don't remember which one is which. I'm gonna need to look it up. But I was kind of like, wow, that's kind of crazy.
Wow.
So
That is crazy. Yeah. Who knew?
1 cup of shredded red cabbage.
Perfect.
This is already looking and sounding good because we just got the rainbow started here.
Yeah, absolutely. Get all the rainbows in, everyone that's watching. Yeah, lots of different colors. And again, yeah, anyone that's watching, if you don't like any of these vegetables, just omit them, right? It'll still be great. Right? If you're not a per se cabbage person, just leave out the cabbage. Maybe add some more carrot in there, vice versa.
So if you don't like cabbage, you don't have to just like go directly home.
No.
And do not pass go and
Yeah.
fry and not eat.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
That'd be
yeah. Seriously. Yeah.
yikes. Yikes. All right, so we got that, and then the last one in here, I got a hefty cup of edamame.
There you go. Yeah.
Something just about that word edamame. It's like fun to say, kind of like umame. I don't know which one's funner, edamame or umame.
Ooh, yeah, those are both fun words. Oh, I love all the Asian words. Yeah, edamame is amazing, guys, and yeah,
Look
gives
at
it that
that. Or
expression. There you go. Oh, looks delicious. I'll have to go make some of this after. Oh,
I'm excited. All right, so this is the little bit of the wrench. It's kind of 2 wrenches a little bit, but I did not have coconut aminos. I somehow missed that. But what I have to substitute is some olives.
oh, perfect.
Kind of salty.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that'll look great.
The other thing is it says to whisk ingredients, but I'm in an apartment without a whisk. And this is the real potential wrench. This new Vitamix doesn't do a great job blending less than like a cup and a half. But I already have what did I have? A 1/4 a cup or about 57 grams of almond butter in there. And I put a little bit of extra water in there so it may be a little bit thinner, just so it makes it work.
Yeah, of course.
And so we have that 1/4 a cup of almond butter. I probably have about a 1/4 a cup of water. We have the equivalent-ish of 1 tablespoon of coconut aminos, but instead it's the olives. We have 1 date, and we have 2 tablespoons of lemon or lime juice, right?
Yeah, that's
So
perfect.
just giving her in here. I was pretty sure these limes were about tablespoon per half. So
Yeah, absolutely. This is a great way for those of you watching. This is a great way to show kind of how you can make it your own. And if you don't have coconut aminos, use something else that gives it a little bit of that salty kind of Asian flavor. So olives work great. Maybe like a low sodium soy sauce can work too. And yeah, just really, go with the flow. And that's the fun thing about raw foods is it's all about, what flavors you like. So if you personally don't like a certain flavor, then maybe, mix it up, try something else. If you're not an almond butter person, try some peanut butter, or something kind of similar, right? Mix it up,
oh,
around with it,
Scooter!
right?
Oh, sorry, my cat tried to jump on the table. Oh, I just realized that I'm not even showing anything here. I'm gonna bring the camera down a little bit, and
Perfect.
hopefully it doesn't. Oh my gosh! Don't do that. Oh my. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, proper.
Perfect.
My cat Snooter tried to jump on here, but she jumped directly into the green onions, which she didn't like.
That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, we got a question here. It says, "Is the edamame steamed or raw?" So, do you want to talk a little bit about how you, when it comes to like frozen peas or frozen edamame, how do you eat that best?
So whether it's edamame, although edamame, have I had it straight from the pod, totally raw? I don't remember, to be honest. With frozen peas in general, if they're from a bag from the grocery store, they're going to be flash pasteurized and then frozen. So it's a light cooking, but generally doesn't cook all the way through.
Yeah.
And for myself, I prefer to get fresh peas and then freeze them myself. But I don't really sweat it having frozen peas on occasion because I don't notice any difference in terms of digestion or how they make me feel if I have them either way. Because I've had fresh ones frozen myself and ones from the store and eaten the exact same meal at the same amounts. And I'm not a raw foodist to be a raw foodist. I'm a raw foodist to feel happy and healthy and connected to eating foods that feel great to me. And it just so happens that 99% of that is all raw foods, but sometimes some frozen peas or some edamame, which they were frozen in there. And it's kind of funny. I actually yesterday bought some edamame and I just found the organic ones they had at the store and brought them home. And then 10, 15, well, 30 minutes ago, I started thawing them. But when I opened the bag, I realized, hey, these are the whole edamame pods. I was like, this is going to be painstaking opening up every single one when I'm already a little bit tardy. So luckily I looked, and because I'm renting a place here, the fellow who owns a place, he had another box of edamame in the bottom. So I broke that open, thawed that out, and here we have this. So they would have been, I don't know for sure if they would have been steamed or flash pasteurized, but do you know on that one?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure on edamame. Honestly, you said it best where it's when it comes to how they process foods when you're buying it frozen, I'm not really sure the process. I know that they don't fully cook it. I know that they usually will just really quickly
It's
flash
usually less than an
something.
hour, or it's usually less than an hour. No, it's usually less than a minute.
Yeah, yeah. And so, yeah, so I'm not really sure what the process is, but you're right. You said it best. I'm not in it to be a perfectionist. I'm in it to feel my best, to feel energy, to feel vitality. And I feel perfectly fine, defrosting some frozen veggies, just, laying them out in the sun, getting them up to room temperature. If you're in a pickle, guys, you can always get some warm water and kind of let those soak in the warm water too, right? That if
Yeah.
that's do, right? But yeah, you can. I got another question. Yeah, you can eat edamame raw. Same with peas, right? That food is not gonna hurt you raw at all.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. You
but
could
yeah,
even sit on them. You could just sit on them to warm them up like a mother
there
bird.
you go.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah,
fun.
absolutely. Yeah. Don't try that. Let us know how it works.
I'll try. So we have this. Let's see if I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Got the almond butter. Oh, I was. Okay. 1 clove of garlic. What do you think? Do I go for a big one or a medium one?
Ooh, how do you like your garlic? Are you a garlic fan, Chris?
You know what? This year I've only eaten 2 cloves. This will be my second clove.
Wow.
But I there are periods of time where, like, I've went, I think the longest, like, probably 5 years without garlic, and then I've had periods of time where I have it at least a few times a month, and even maybe every other day in some times too. So I don't eat a lot of garlic. More often I use dry garlic, powder garlic, but I do enjoy it from time to time, and especially when it's in traditional dishes where it's like it's really integral. It's like I want this to be authentic, you know,
Yeah.
and I enjoy the flavor. Plus, there is some really helpful, beneficial fibers in there. You know, some prebiotic fibers that are nice in the garlics. Do you like
Yeah, absolutely.
garlic a lot?
I
Are you
do
a vampire?
like garlic. Yeah, kind of like you. I will go through phases where I'll eat a lot of garlic, and then phases where I'll go without it. But yeah, especially when it's integrated into a recipe, especially Asian dishes, I can be a sucker for some good garlic.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So I think what I'm going to do with this, though, quickly, is I'm going to try and blend the sauce without it and see how it goes, because it may require a little more blending than I would have liked. And sometimes garlic can get bitter if you overblend. So depending how that goes, I'll either throw it in once it's partially blended, or I'll dice it up and just add it in.
Perfect. Yeah, sounds great. Sounds great.
All right, so let's give this a blend ski, see how it goes. Let's see. I'll do the little vacuuming thing. I got this trusty BioChef vacuum top that magically fits right on top of the Vitamix and creates a little bit of a vacuum blender action.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah.
So let's see. We'll get it started. Get this party started. Oh yeah, it's gonna work. Come on, come on. Dance party going on. Oh my God, no! So I had my sesame seeds on this plate, and the Vitamix fan blew that all
Oh no.
all
No.
all across the table. This is so highly embarrassing. I'm so sorry.
No, that's
Oh my
great.
God.
It's authentic life, guys. That happens. Sometimes they're kitchen accidents, and we just embrace it, guys. We just embrace it.
Absolutely. At least it wasn't one of those ones where the top was off. Have you ever had the experience where you turn your blender on full blast with the top off and it goes whoosh?
Oh yeah, many times, many times. Yeah. Oh no, that's a mess in itself. Oh yeah.
Whew. Oh, that's nice. That's actually quite nice. Okay, so, wow, that's actually, let's just see. Yeah, no, that blended really well. So we have that. I have the garlic. I'm just going to give it a quick little rough half chop and then throw it in there. And then, let's see. We have for toppings some green onions and cilantro and sesame. So I'll just pulse this one real quick. Do. Come on, you got it. I feel like a DJ. All right. So, with the cilantro, what do you think? I should have probably finely chopped that action, hey?
Yeah, it depends how you like to eat it. If you don't mind big chunks of cilantro, then you just throw it in there. Yeah.
I do love cilantro, I tell you, but you know what? I will do a quick little chopper-rooski.
There you go.
And hopefully I will not. You ever seen the movie UHF?
No. What's that?
So it's pretty funny. It's a movie with Weird Al Yankovic.
Okay.
As well as the guy who played Kramer from Seinfeld.
Wow. That's
before he got canceled. And long before. This is like an older movie. This is probably from early 90s, maybe. And it's really funny. The only reason I brought it up, though, is there's a scene with a guy doing a cooking demo, and he's chopping, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, gee," and he like cut off a full finger. And
oh,
just, like,
no.
squirting all over. And he's like, "Oh," and he's like squirting it all over. It's kind of a jackass comedy, but
There you go.
yeah, I want to prevent that, and that's not good.
Yeah, that'd be bad. prevent the thing. Yeah. Everyone that's watching it, let us know if you're gonna try this pad thai at home. This is looking amazing. It's making me hungry. I definitely will have to go make this later. And Chris is doing a great job showing us how.
I'm really dang excited to eat. I'm a hungry boy, I tell you, to be honest. So let's see. We have the sauce. We have those that we can add the green onions on after. I'm going to do the unthinkable and grab a spatula, which I do not have on hand. And let's see. So what do you think? Does it look a little bit funny because of the dates, or is it, or not the dates, the olives, or does it look good?
It looks good. I mean, yeah, I think it's great to show the alternatives. You know, if I'm ever running out of coconut aminos, I'll have to try it with the olives because it gives it that same kind of little salty umami flavor.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, there we go. So I'm going to get this and give this a pour on. Oh my, that might have been a garlic chunk. Oh my. But that's all right. There we go. I'm going to scoop a little extra in here from there.
Perfect. Yeah. Get your Asian flavors going. Yeah, pad thai is really great for those of you that aren't big salad people. Definitely try some pad thais or some raw vegan pasta, some pesto. There's lots of amazing recipes. Yeah. Chris also has an amazing. Do you want to talk a little bit about what your recipe book is? You created an amazing book that I personally love.
Thank you. Sure. Yeah, my book is called Cravings Busters Sweet and Savory Stews, and it's a mix of classic, really popular stews from around the world made raw vegan. And for example, I have actually a Thai curry that I made yesterday, which is more kind of, I mean, it's a curry-ish stew. And then tomorrow night I'll be making Ethiopian lentil wat, which is a kind of like a cabbage curry using a very traditional Ethiopian spice called berber, which is one of my all-time favorite spices ever. And there's a whole bunch of different ones ranging from kind of like a minestrone kind of stew to a Jamaican jerk stew, or not jerk stew, Jamaican stew, and a whole bunch of different ones. But they're tasty and fun and really hearty. And I utilize a couple different tips and tricks to get different textures and try and really make them seem kind of cooked feeling and tasting, but you know, easier on digestion. And you know, they're lots of fun. It was definitely a fun creative process to make those ones, and hopefully a lot of people enjoy them as well. So I'm curious, for those who don't know you, how did you get into health and raw foods?
Yeah, that's a great question. Honestly, it was, you know, I had a lot of different health problems, and it was me trying to like figure out that. So I did kind of what most people do is they do the whole yo-yo dieting, you know, bouncing between keto and Mediterranean, paleo. And really what that came down to was just calorie restriction. And so you got into that very fun loop of starving yourself and then binging and not really getting the results you wanted. And so I quickly found the plant-based. Oh, that's looking amazing. Wow, look at that.
This is going to be ridiculously good. I can already tell.
Nice.
The flavors and things are mingling perfectly.
There you go. There you go. We did get a fun comment of they're asking you, how are you going to eat your zoodles with a spoon since you frown upon forks?
Oh, the frown upon forks has carried over from last talks. I am allergic to forks. I've been known to eat like things that are absurd with spoons, just to continue my spoon eating. And I will admit, I think this year I've maybe used a fork a couple times, you know, like it's, you know, I don't carry my spoon with me, but I could. And I maybe should. No, I won't should myself about that. But I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, you just go like that, and like I just get my mouth close to the bowl and just kind of like, you know.
There you go. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I think there's two people in this world: spoon people and fork people, and I'm team spoon.
Me too. I'm team spoon or hand sometimes. Yeah, but if I can't use a spoon, then I'm getting in there with my fingers. You know.
That's what they're made for, right?
Yeah, absolutely. These are just the forks, right? These are the forks of the world, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Forks were just designed for people who thought they were above having their fork hands using things, you know? It's like,
Absolutely, I
get off your
completely agree.
high horse, fork users.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Oh, great. But yeah, anyway, I just, for those of you watching, I just was, sick of that kind of yo-yo dieting. And so I got into plant-based and I felt really good. And then I kind of stumbled upon raw food, and it was actually finding people like Chris and
Oh,
Liza from Raw Food
oh.
Rum, those kind of people. And I found them on social media, and I just was, blown away with how healthy they were. And I just started trying it, and it worked amazing. And I healed everything. I now find total health and vitality, and so.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, you guys have been life changing, absolutely. So, so great.
Well, blessed to have an impact in any way, and also that you're a part of the bundle and sharing that out, right? Because we're all inspired by somebody and groups of people, and then we bring it in, and then we share it out, and it's just an expansion, right? It's always coming in and out and rippling out, and it's something the world really needs, you know?
Absolutely, especially you, Chris. I mean, I know there's a lot of female route people, but to see a guy that's big and strong and healthy and amazing, but living off of fruits and vegetables, that's a huge testament. I've definitely been showing a lot of the gym bros, a lot of the guys, how healthy they can be on raw foods.
Well, I appreciate that. You know, it's funny, I actually feel pretty thin right now. It's wild. I was talking with other creators, and some other creators, while they're making their books, they're testing a whole bunch, and they actually gained a little bit of weight. I managed to lose weight during the creative process, and I think I lost about like 14 pounds in a month and a half because I was just under eating and really busy on the computer. But the good thing is that on this lifestyle, I find I can very easily put on weight and easily put off weight. And for the most part, when I'm not really, really busy and kind of distracted with certain things, feel like I find my weight is really easily stable. Like I usually sit at 185, but yeah, I'm a little lighter than that right now. Got the cilantro action going on in here.
Yeah, get all the herbs in.
I love cilantro.
Oh, me too.
Oh, the last thing is the what's it called? The sesame seeds.
Yeah.
Wow, look how beautiful that is.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's the rainbow, guys. Get in there. All the colors, all the flavors. Yeah, so amazing. Oh, we're got lots of sweet comments, guys. Healing is amazing with fruits, juices, veggies. I completely agree. Yeah, 5 years plant-based. That's amazing. Yeah, definitely. Don't be afraid of the veggies, guys. There's so many amazing flavors that you can get from veggies, fruits, and vegetables, guys. That's the way to go.
That's the way to win. Absolutely. Well, let's get these guys on there. Oh. Hello. There we go.
That perfect Asian garnish. Perfect. Oh, that looks amazing. Oh, you're making me hungry. Oh, perfect.
Love it. Should I go for it?
Yeah. Let's see it. Let's see. Do taste it for us.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Oh, I'm so glad. So glad. Yeah, pad thai, man. That's where it's at. Absolutely.
This is awesome.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Oh.
I'll admit, for a second, I thought that the sauce wasn't quite enough. It's perfect. It coats it. It's like a legit pad thai. Because I'll admit, I've made some pad thais, and my natural saucy behavior spills into the bowl sometimes, and I've been known to turn noodles into soups. And I've been accused of not making authentic pad thai. This is much more like an authentic pad thai, how it is like a light coating, but the flavor just really comes through, and everything's really matched up awesome. It's really, really tasty.
Yeah, but yeah, gotta love the sauces though. I wouldn't be too ashamed if my thing turned into a soup, because that's the great thing about raw sauces. They're so amazing and they make you feel so great that you can just keep pouring.
This is really kind of tweaking my mind a bit, because I don't know what happened here, I'll be honest, but I almost seriously taste like toasted sesame oil. And I know that the sesame seeds aren't toasted, but this combination is, I think more often I've just put the sesame seeds in the sauce instead of on top, and it's really making the flavor pop a lot more. having them on top.
Raw foods, so that amazing. That's, you know, kind of where the salty kind of comes in with the toasted sesame seeds with all the, you know, Asian spices. I swear, yeah, and you get some edamame in there and some the right veggies, and it becomes pretty dang close. So it's pretty great.
This is awesome. Thank you so much for letting me make your recipe and share it with everyone here.
Of course, yeah. Definitely, if
Yeah.
you guys are watching, make sure to, rewind the video when he posts it later and make it yourself. It's amazing. And definitely, I get the raw bundle because we got lots of recipes in there. We got some stews and soups and curries by Chris. We got, you know, I got a couple different pasta recipes in there. There's lots of different recipes you got. Yeah, check out that before it's gone, and make sure to try all these recipes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. So where can people find you outside of here?
Yeah, so again, you can find me at raw, _ vegan Emma on Instagram. I'm also on YouTube as well, and Facebook. So yeah, check me out. I'm always on there. So DM me questions you have about raw food. I love connecting with people and other people that are into health and fitness, and yeah, definitely check everything out. Check out my website. I got lots of free, resources on there to check out, and yeah. And obviously check out all of Chris's amazing recipes. He's the raw food king. He's been doing this for years. So really look up to him for all the raw food tips.
Appreciate that. We all come together and share and grow together. That's the beautiful thing about this bundle to me is the community, right? The community and growing it out, planting more seeds and getting this freshness out there. Because like I said before, it's just so important. And when you feel the changes yourself, you just really want to share it, right? So I just want to thank you again for being a part and for sharing on the bundle in here tonight and sharing your recipe. Is there anything you want to leave us with?
No, thank you so much. Yeah,
okay.
That was a great recipe. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of it, and I'm so excited for all of you guys that are watching to try out more recipes and keep entertaining yourself. And yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks everyone for joining us.
Bye.
See you guys again.
Yeah.
Thanks, Emma. Bye-bye.